Welcome to Downfall Recap, the channel where I break down blockbuster, sci-fi, and supernatural movies in a way that's easy and fun to follow. If you love movie stories but don't have time to watch the whole film, you're in the right place. Now, sit back, relax, and let's jump straight into today's movie. The story begins with Clary, a seemingly normal girl living an ordinary life, as she unknowingly draws a strange symbol. Her mother, Jocelyn, and stepfather, Luke, notice the symbol, and Jocelyn is visibly alarmed. When she shares her concern with Luke, he suggests that it might be time to tell Clary the truth, but Jocelyn hesitates, insisting that Clary isn't ready yet. Later, Clary calls her friend Simon, proposing they go out together. They arrive at a lively club, but the night takes a dark turn when Clary witnesses a group of teenagers brutally killing a man. To her shock, no one else seems to see the attackers, but Clary screams, drawing the attention of the group, who flee the scene. However, one of the killers appears to recognize her. The next morning, Clary tries to dismiss the disturbing events, but things become more unsettling when she wakes up to find the same symbol from the previous day scrawled all over her room, and she doesn't remember how they got there. Unaware to her, she drew them while in a sleepwalking state. Terrified, she decides to leave the house to clear her head. She meets Simon at a coffee shop, and while sharing her story, Simon grows concerned about her mental state, believing her tale makes no sense. Clary notices a familiar man from the previous night watching her outside, and this makes her freak out. Determined to find answers, she confronts him. When she shows him the symbol she's been drawing, he reveals himself as Jace and tells Clary she isn't a mundane. She asks why she's drawing this and what a mundane is. He goes on to explain that it is a term for ordinary humans without powers. Instead, Clary is something much more extraordinary. Confused and seeking clarity about her origins, Clary presses Jace for answers. If you feel like watching this movie someday, the title is in the comments under the video. Meanwhile, Clary receives a frantic and cryptic phone call from her mother, who warns her not to return home and urges her to contact Luke. Panicked, Clary rushes back home, only to find the place in ruins and her mother missing. She is then attacked by a demon, but is saved by Jace, who uses a special blade and fire to kill the creature. Jace explains that demons exist all around humanity, and the man she saw them kill that night was a vampire, and that Clary's life is intertwined with their world. Together, they visit Dorotha, a neighbor who surprises Clary by being able to see Jace, which under normal circumstances should not be possible. Dorotha reveals herself as a witch and helps Clary discover a photo of the Mortal Cup through a set of enchanted cards. She also informs Clary that her mother was a shadow hunter, a warrior with special powers just like Clary herself. Their conversation is interrupted by a noise upstairs, where they find Simon. Reuniting, the trio decides to team up to search for Clary's missing mother, embarking on a journey. Jace notices a burnt photo that appears to be of Clary's father. Shortly after, they go to search for Luke at his shop. There, they encounter two evil shadow hunters, Pangborn and Blackwell, who are interrogating Luke for the Mortal Cup. During the interrogation, Luke shockingly claims he doesn't care about Clary or her mother. As tension rises, Jace engages in a fight with the two shadow hunters, allowing Clary to escape. Meanwhile, a demon attacks Simon, putting his life in danger. Clary tries to save him, but Jace arrives just in time to kill the demon. The trio quickly flees to a hidden Gothic cathedral. Due to the magic of glamour, normal humans like Simon cannot see the cathedral, which serves as a protected space for Shadowhunters. Inside the cathedral, known as the Institute, Clary collapses from demon poisoning. Jace carries her to the infirmary, where she begins to heal. At the Institute, Clary meets Jace's friends, Isabel and Alec, and is given new clothes. And I forgot to mention the reason Simon could see Jace in the cathedral is because they have the ability to choose who sees then and who doesn't. She is then introduced to Hodge Starkweather, the Institute's professor, who explains to her about Shadowhunter Society and what they really are. He explains that the first Shadowhunters, in their desperate effort to find a way to defeat demons, summoned an angel, which gave them a cup, and whoever drank from this cup gains enhanced abilities. In the meantime, Jace secretly sends a message to the Silent Brothers in the Silent City, also known as the City of Bones. He requests that they search through Clary's memories to uncover more about her, to know if she might know where her mom hid the cup. When Clary and Jace arrive at the Silent City, Brother Jeremiah escorts them inside. The Silent Brothers attempt to delve into Clary's mind, but find her memories blocked by a powerful spell. Despite their efforts, they can only unlock fragmented images, including Clary drawing the angelic rune and a single name, Bane. Unable to retrieve more information, Clary and Jace leave the Silent City, determined to find the person named Bane. Clary and her allies eventually track him down to Brooklyn, where it is revealed that Bane is a powerful warlock. He admits to placing the block on Clary's memories at her mother's request. Over the years, Jocelyn brought Clary to Bane repeatedly to ensure her memories were sealed, protecting her from the dangerous world of demons and giving her a normal life. Over time, Bane realized that Clary's memories kept resurfacing, making it increasingly difficult to block them. Meanwhile, the group learns that Simon has been kidnapped by a group of vampires. They discover he's been taken to a hotel, which has become a vampire lair. Determined to rescue him, Clary and the Shadowhunters arm themselves with special weapons and head to the lair. They manage to free Simon, a werewolf. Luke explains he's always wanted to protect Clary and her mother and vows to remain by their side. Luke decides to help Clary by summoning other werewolves to launch an attack on the Institute. Valentine counters by summoning numerous demons. Clary, Isabel, Luke, and his werewolves unite to battle the demonic onslaught. During the chaos, Clary extracts a rune from her hand, successfully halting the demons, allowing the group to escape the attack. Meanwhile, Isabel and Simon work together to close the portal, releasing the demons. Hodge chooses to assist them, and together they finally manage to shut the portal, cutting off the demons' entry to the human world. With the immediate threat gone, Clary confronts Valentine. He reveals that Jace is his son and, shockingly, that he is also her father, making Clary and Jace siblings. Horrified, the two struggle to process this revelation, especially given their romantic feelings for each other. Valentine takes pleasure in their despair and tries to use it to his advantage, demanding Clary consume the blood from the mortal cup. When she refuses, he becomes enraged as their brutal fight rages on. The mortal cup and card fall near Clary. Seeing Jace struggling, Clary devises a plan to save him. She threatens to throw the cup through the portal, causing Valentine to stop and focus on her. She boldly accuses Valentine of being a fraud, stating that her real father would understand her true intentions. Clary tricks Valentine by handing him a replica of the mortal cup and, with quick thinking, shoves him into the portal. Valentine attempts to grab her, but Clary and Jace work together to freeze the portal, severing his hand and finally ending the battle. Snow begins to fall as Clary and Jace are left alone, grappling with the forbidden love that could destroy them both. Later, Clary finds her mother, who is now in a coma, poisoned and needing hospital care. Back at her apartment, Clary practices her powers, creating powerful runes. Jace visits her and invites her to return to the Institute, reminding her of her unique abilities and their shared mission to fight demons, even if their love remains forbidden. He also praises Clary as the bravest mundane he has ever met. Inspired, Clary decides to officially join the Shadowhunters and begin her training as a fighter. Despite Valentine's claim, Clary and Jace doubt the truth of their supposed sibling relationship, suspecting his deceit. Resolving to uncover the truth, they drive off together, ready to continue their adventures. This isn't just a content. It's my time, my heart, and honesty. If it's touched you even once, please subscribe and help me keep going.